What is up, guys? Back at you once again. It is ya boys, Chin, that freaking Mark.
Diggity D, that high wrestling guy.
Okay, here's the thing. Diggity, did you notice something's a little different in here?
I think I did, didn't you?
I noticed something. Look at all this extra room back here.
We actually have room for...
I can see it in your eye, just say it.
Dance break? Ladies and gentlemen, it's NXT, so of course we're going to open up with a match. Here we have Nikki Cross taking on Mercedes Martinez, and we have ourselves a pretty good match here, ladies and gentlemen. It is pretty stiff, lots of submissions from Nikki Cross, a couple little spots here and there. There's a spot where there's this really rough looking front face lock plant to Nikki Cross. Eventually she gets a bloody nose. She ends up winning the match.
After the match itself, we have ourselves a little stare-off spot between Nikki and Mercedes, where Nikki was just saying that was kind of really fun. Candice comes out and kind of makes things her business. It kind of proceeds into a little bout between Nikki and Candice for a minute there. And then as Nikki makes her exit up the ramp there, Alistair comes on out and just kind of has a little stare-off with her for a moment. She leaves. He goes down to the ring to have a little word with Candice. And that word is she doesn't know where Gargano is, and Alistair isn't really too happy to hear that. He, again, looked pretty pissed.
Yeah, he was pretty angry.
Pissed Alistair Black, again, rearing his pissed off face.
Next up, we have some hot tag team action. We got the Street Profits taking on the Mighty. I hate the name.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Stupid, but we'll go with it.
So is TM61.
Anyways, it's a good match. It's very athletic, especially the Street Profits. They're just
Flippy.
They're just really, really good at what they do. The Mighty does this really crazy like suplex, sit down power bomb spot. Yeah, it just looked really painful, and it would have been a really good way to end the match if you ask me, but it didn't end there. Street Profits come out on top, and that's the match. They get their cut back.
Alright, bro. So,
Bro.
next up, we have ourselves the NXT debut of Matt Riddle.
Bro.
Long awaited, for sure. It was a really dope match. Riddle's in there, still wrestling with no freaking shoes on, like a ridiculous guy. Mr. Menzies.
Yes.
Getting some good submissions in, for sure. But all in all, I mean, this is Matt Riddle's debut. Of course he was gonna own with all of his stiff hits and whatnot.
Yeah.
Really good match. Ended in a bro mission, bro.
Bro. And by the way, bro.
Tell me, bro.
That entrance music, bro. Bro.
West Coast AF. Did they get Dre in on the production?
Oh, something, man. It was saucy. I loved it. Next up, we have some more NXT tag team action coming at you. We have Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch taking on some very flippy jobbers. Very flippy. And it's a good match. It's a very good match. Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch are just stiff as all hell as usual. Lots of double team spots, quick tag-ins. And Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch come up with the win again because they're on fire right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I love his name. It's so fun to just say it.
Oney
Lorcan.
Lorcan.
Oney Lorcan. And then we have ourselves what I actually think is kind of funny if you think about it in hindsight. It's one of those cool promos from Undisputed Era where they have like their entrance music playing super low-key in the background.
Just looking cool.
Super cool. But it also means when someone was editing this, they knew exactly what was about to happen. That's something that I'm referring to is the War Raiders coming in and just smashing up the Undisputed Era just completely putting the beat down on things, like coming in and throwing them through everything, and then that progresses into them just going to the outside of Full Sail University and just completely putting the beat down on the Undisputed Era as the folks of Full Sail are just trying to go on and do their regular thing.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is where we have our second dick move this week.
The dick move here is awarded to all participants in f***ing up Full Sail University's
Yeah.
They up all their
Yeah, I mean, what? Who wants to see a fight in the middle of a meal?
Well, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Booker T, and
Yeah, there's some grocery store. I wish I would have been there.
it was great.
I would have
loved
been
it
so
much.
happy.
We have this beatdown just continuing outside. Ricochet shows up out of nowhere with some super killer hot pink tights on, I'd like to say. And yeah, things just kind of progress for a bit there. They make their way back on in to Full Sail University. Stopped ruining other people's property for a minute. That was nice of you guys.
Finally stopped being dicks.
Mm-hmm.
And then, all of a sudden, the bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, who's got some unfinished business with the Undisputed Era, and comes out and just starts hitting him with the steel chair. Just hitting him, hitting him, hitting him, and hitting him. And then, all of a sudden, you hear William Regal say, whoa, 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 whoa.
Here's the deal, bud.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
You guys want to beat the hell out of each other?
Is that what you want to do?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have ourselves a war game match.
Mmm.
And I just can't wait to see these guys destroy each other.
Wasn't it a good coincidence that there happened to be a 4-on-4 man team in the ring at that exact period in time? Is wrestling predetermined? Wait a second here. Do they mic up the ring to make it sound louder?
I definitely didn't see Mike Yoda help out Becky Lynch the other night, giving her the steel chair.
You know what? I'm almost positive that a time or two I've seen a guy slap his thigh when delivering a super kick. Whoa.
We had a moment of clarity. And that's gonna do it for this episode of the NXT. We're out of here, and you know, my name is Diggity D, that high wrestling guy. And what's your name?
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm just loving all this extra room that I have for activities. But I am Chin, that freaking Mark. Pelvic thrusts.
Happy Halloween. Have a good one, guys.
Happy Halloween. Nut busted. Sploogin. Get all the candy. Eat an apple with a razor blade in you.